map. And Kaiseris is host again. Final blank fort this time. Let's see. Let's check for a short moment if someone is new. Well, yeah, not so much going on in the chat. Well, 21 viewers. I guess it's fine. And yeah, let's see if Worker can go for even score 2-2, and we'll see a final deciding match. This would be really great. I really like this matchup. I'm really unable to play it myself. I'm an under player, but I feel like it's pretty evened out, and mostly the one thinking a bit out of the box is winning it. So yeah, I always liked watching like Infi versus Lin or stuff. And I also enjoy HawK versus Worker here. Both are really one of the, yeah, or two of the best players in Europe, I guess. HawK maybe with Foggy the best one if Yours is not having his magic moment. And if HLA is not training, because HLA really kicks ass when he's playing a bit more. Maybe some of you recall HLA versus Sonic in the WCA qualifier, where he just raped him twice so badly. When he just tagged on Twisted Meadows to Frenzy Ghouls, he still had, I guess he lost his DK once, he still had I guess no XP on his DK, and then he just invaded into the base of Sonic and magically killing everything. Was surrounding the DH, at first killing it off, and then just with Naga, Lich, DK, a few ghouls and a statue, just raping all the Nida stuff. But let's focus on this Orc versus Human game, of course. Oh, and for those who don't know me, which I guess are all of you, I'm just a replay admin for W3 Arena, just doing some volunteer work. Yeah, just to have some Warcraft action. I check all the file replays you upload as top, which are most often not top, but some are. When I have some spare time or feel like not wanting to do some work anymore. And yeah, I couldn't do it in the last 6 months because I spent a semester abroad in Indonesia and traveled in this region after that for 2 months, and the poor Shad was all alone and falling a bit behind with checking replays, and he's not a replay approver, but only there to make descriptions and stuff, so please be patient. I will check all the uploaded replays in the next 2 or 3 days, as my only task is trying to figure out a topic for my master thesis, which I'm not able to do so yet. But let's focus on the game. We have a standard Archmage against a standard Blade Master. Again, no Farseer, sadly, but we'll also deal with the Blade Master. And I really need something to drink. BRB in 2 minutes. So the heroes are popping out of the altars. Immediate militia creep, of course, by HawK against these 2 spots here, and the Blader Rex first again. on his way to do some harassment or to get some kind of item, but oh, Archmage creeping the green spot with the lightning shield. Nicely done. The militias just finished the first wizard getting a circle of nobility, and he should now hurry to get it because the blader's coming. Archmage nicely pimped already after the first two creep camps with +5 strength, so a lot more HP to deal with the blader. Worker is now going for his job, attacking. HawK a bit behind. Everything not unusual yet. And HawK now again riding on his horse all over the base, and now starting somewhere to creep with footman solo or stuff like that. Let's see, he again will try to somehow sneak his way to level 3 as fast as possible with some minor green creep spots. But for now he's just distracting the blader, which did not gain any experience yet, but now he's going for the cute priests here. I really have to switch to the English version of Warcraft 3 because I just don't know the name of some specific creeps, but the German words are fine too, the Zauberlehrling. And here the Schurkenzauberer. Sounds also aggro, right? Sounds so angry. Goblinladen. Waldtroll, Schattenpriester. But I like the German names, they sound funny, two Germans. So here the Grunzer is attacking the Soldat, while the Erzmagier, the Archmage, is doing what I mentioned before, solo creeping green spots, while other footmen trying to creep another green spot to sneak his way to level 3. But did not succeed yet because the footmen here were distracted by the Orc army. Later only this 60 HP from this little priest spot, and the Archmage. Really again, really nice job by HawK, always being able to creep at 2 spots at a time, so if the blader is in one spot, he at least gets the experience for the other spot. So yeah, this is a really nice way to deal with the early game in this matchup. Blader coming in now. Blader, but almost no XP at all. This may hurt pretty badly when there's again the militia push. I won't call it tower rush anymore because HawK does not really seem to aim for a complete tower rush, but just for a militia push, and is surrounding a grunt here, pretty nicely done. And now he gets his level 3, and this may hurt for the Orc player, but again there won't be any harassment against the tier 2 buildings of OrcWorker. Blader, I guess he finished this creep spot with the grunts, thus the Blader is approaching level 2 as well. Double Arcane Sanctum. This time MK again. Ooh, and there's no reveal for HawK because he does not have any farm or worker in here. Maybe he should build a farm there, but he can also just buy a dust, which is more effective. And Jojo Headshrinker is creeping his way to level 2 here, right next to the Orc base. But the grunts are dropping pretty low, and the human is approaching the Orc base. There is a scout peon going towards the human base. I don't know. Let's see. And he finds Gloves of Haste here. And this is really nice timing by HawK. I guess he's pulling militias. No, he isn't. And he does not have yet his first Sorc in the fight, so he decides to creep first because he really needs these first 2 Sorcs to fight the first fight. And yeah, he's kind of stealing the Sasquatch, getting Lightning Shield. And kind of underrated item. It can deal so much damage if used properly. Maybe you remember these 2-2s when your ally finds Lightning Shield and there is an human player in the opponent's team and you're like, Lightning Shield, let's go for the human base, and then just raping all the workers. But now the fight started. First grunt down, first footman down, first radar joining the team. Heatwave, Blader, well, he's own. That really sucks for OrcWorker that the Blader's only level 1. He drops too low, too fast, and thus he can't really take a fight here. And he has to find a way to even that disadvantage out somehow. And snares being researched now, but yeah, HawK has complete control over his opponent now and over the map. And well, peons are being pulled, but I don't really see a chance to for OrcWorker here to fight this with level 1, 2. At least Blader should try to get level 2, which he does now. And somehow HawK is retreating. I don't know why. I guess he could really push the Orc back to his base here, maybe killing off a burrow finally, but well, of course HawK knows better than I do. And thus he's going for the green creep spot in front of this gold mine. And let's check what the Orc is getting from this bigger creep spot here. The human gets another +3 strength, I guess. And let's see what the abtrünnige Zauberer drops. And oh, Rune Bracers, a really nice item against the MK. Against the Bolt. I really hate it as undead when my opponent finds Rune Bracers, because basically the only thing I know how to do properly is throwing Coil Nova, and yeah, so this is much less effective with these Rune Bracers. Both are going now for the Kobold camp. The human finding a bigger invo pod, really nice for the MK. And the Orc found again a bigger heal pod. This is bigger heal pod, or greater heal pod day for OrcWorker today. Tome of Agility, pretty nice for the Blade Master. SH reached his level 3 and Worker is coughing a Faustral Berserker here to get some piercing damage, some range damage. And yeah, a lot of creeping going on. If he pulls the Archmage away here, the MK will also get level 3 here, and well, did he just get a Tome of Experience? I feel like, I guess I missed it. He just got so many experience just from one creep, so I guess this was a Tome of Experience. And the MK also found a Rune Bracers, which, yeah, is pretty useless against Orc because there's no magic nuking, just a physical nuking by the Blade Master. But of course the Rune Bracers are also are only diminishing the magic damage. And again, Book of Retraining, so again these hit and run blizzard fights for HawK, which yeah, did not turn out last fight to be his winning strategy, as Worker was able to pull it off in a really long fight where he battled from the Orc base just down to human base, up again to the Orc base, up down again to the human base. Pretty intense, and yeah, in the end the Orc had more stamina than the human, being able to kill the Archmage and getting thus getting a huge advantage. HawK doing nice scouting here with an invis casted Footman. And the Footman just stole the Slippers of Agility. What the fuck? The Orc heroes were trading items, and one of the heroes had to drop one item on the ground before he could take another, and the Footman came in and just stole this Slippers of Agility. A funny move here. And now the Footman, pimped with slippers, feels overconfidence, going in on front. No, our thief is dying and there are the slippers. But let's focus on the real fight. Blizzard going on. And again, he's always ensnaring that one Spellbreaker he is able to take out with each turn of the hit and run. Ah, but this Blizzard hurt so much. Oh, even a Wyvern here produced by Worker. And this really looks bad for Worker. Everything is dropping so low. And he does not have one heal scroll, and the Blader needs to get this heal pot, which he does now. Yeah, but there's no healing scroll whatsoever for the Orc play. This is going to be so tough. Again, Militia's fighting. Really hurtful Blizzard. It's 61 against 61, so still completely evened out. But this is really nice position now for the human. This narrow choke here on the bridge. But the Blader is in the low HP classes, and Worker is typing something like blah blah blah. Human on this map is so imbalanced. I have no idea what he's saying. Standard Russian chat. And yeah, I hope he didn't give up yet, seeing that the Blizzard will vaping just too badly. He needs to TP out here, but he does not have a TP. And yeah, the Blizzard is really raping him like crazy here. He's still trying, throwing some ensnares to the Archmage, but he's close to level 5. MK level 4, bigger Invu. Now focus on the Blade Master. No focus. The Wyvern is being focused. Yeah, and GG by Worker. Congrats to HawK. He again proved his place as one of the best players in Europe and won this KaLaXa Cup. And this was HawK versus OrcWorker game for KaLaXa. And I don't know about you, but poor Worker. Imba and luck. No chance for Worker. I may go for a fun FFA or not an FFA, maybe a 2-2 or something if you also feel like playing a bit. Just